It's 9:02 p.m. on October 15, 2022. My name is Jeremy Huffstickler, and I'm a human research test subject forced into transhumanism, meaning I've been biohacked because the frequencies coming from the fiber optic grid and electrical grid, Wi-Fi router, and everything attached are being used to communicate with the heavy metals in my body that were put there from pharmakia and the covertly implanted microchips that were put in me in two separate hospitals in two separate decades are being communicated with those weaponized communication frequencies. But the corporate AI consumer product researchers and the voice of God technology audio that they're broadcasting up through the fiber optic grid is doing the college scenario again. They're actually doing a blanket area broadcast while doing the college scenario that is calling for college shootings. And they're doing flashing psychotronic pictures, which are just like if you're looking at a cell phone, except for it's on your eye, of educational buildings. And every time I've posted about college shootings, there have been college shootings in the upcoming week, because every time that these the blanket area command broadcasts go through, there's a kill command broadcast, what I call them, the voice of God technology audio or digital instructional video kill command broadcasts have broadcast. There's been 2 college shootings the following week, and the last time I said it was going to be a college shooting was a day or two later. It was the school in Uvalde, Texas, where all those little kids were ambushed by the body of a human research test subject being overran by the AI combat program, aka DARPA Slaughterbot program. And I called that one wrong because I just kind of jumped the gun, because usually in the voice of God technology audio used whenever us human research test subjects are being tortured harder, wirelessly tortured and hit with direct energy, that energy blast or dirty electricity blast comes through with audio saying, we got to tell the professor how he reacted or the reaction. We have to tell the professor the reaction. But anyways, I'm calling it because somewhere across the country there will be more college shootings coming up this week, because it never fails. There's so many of us human research test subjects, and so many people who are, I guess you could say, human research test subjects also, who are susceptible to these V2K audios, who don't even know that this audio or artificial intelligence, synthetic thought, voice of God technology audio is sticking to them, respond to this to the broadcast. And I know that for a fact because I'm the director at a men's transitional living facility, and whenever I was just a resident here, there was a time when 4 out of 6 of us were human research test subjects and knew it. And but there was times whenever there were guys here who were just responding, repeating the voice of God technology synthetic thought process and reacting to it. And they will argue till they're blue in the face that no, they're not hearing voice of God technology audio. So I never count them as human research test subjects, because, you know, what's the point in telling someone they're being mind controlled if they're just going to argue with you and tell you no, they're not being mind controlled? That there's no point in it. But also I know it's controversial what I'm talking about to some people who do not know about the technologies, and I just want you to keep in mind, I don't have to tell you anything. I can keep my mouth shut and no one would know I'm a human research test subject forced into transhumanism, but I can't be like so many of the other human research test subjects who've been forced into transhumanism through medical malpractice, who are being wirelessly murdered and are too afraid to speak out because these AI consumer product researchers use voice of God technology audio to tell us that they are going to kill our families or do our family members or loved ones the exact same way. And if we say anything, and also we get wirelessly tortured harder for repeating what's being done to us or informing people what's being done to us as far as wireless torture and virtual reality style cult human sacrifice and rape and murder, and when we're being cyber tortured. So, you know, it's kind of it's kept a lot of human research test subjects quiet. Plus this research program is not only meant to do the big shootings so that the NRA can be funded and the war and mount war on the Second Amendment, while they're getting responding officers to battle AI combat program running through the body of a human research test subject whose consciousness has been replaced, also known as a cyborg, so that they can push the war on police, so that these corporation owners can push the war on police. But a lot of people who don't know the names of these technologies and don't know about the investigation into these technologies by NATO, the European Union, the United Nations, the human rights groups, or know about artificial intelligence having a religion, or know what AI consumer product research is, or Project Blue Brain, or Obama Brain Initiative, and there's a laundry list. They end up getting drugged to either jail or a mental institution, so that these corporations can make, if they go to a mental institution, that's 30 grand for 5 days just for them to sit in a place where, thankfully Obama passed Obamacare with his brain initiative, so all the people who are speaking out or showing effects of these weaponized communication frequencies have the taxpayer dollars to put more money in the corporate coffers. But like I said, there's going to be college shootings coming up somewhere across the country because it's coming up from the fiber optic grid, and it's just a blanket area broadcast.